Tutti Fruities, you know very well that I've made a lot of GCR videos. GCR is the pseudonym of the best crypto forecaster in the game. He is mystical. I nicknamed him the Grim Reaper. He uses the shoebill bird as a picture. He got a lot of things right in 2022, and he so happens to make tens of millions of dollars per trade. I've made a lot of GCR videos. GCR found me. When I first started making my tweets and my videos, I said, whoever out there finds me first, I'm gonna know they are legit. You know who found me? GCR. He actually shouted me out somewhere, and a few people found me. I'm like, wow, this guy has a hidden talent. GCR, though, rumors, okay, that he is related to Vivek Ramaswamy, the dude running for president. We don't know if it's him. They're somehow connected. They both love George Soros. They love other things. They talk a lot the same way. GCR disappeared mysteriously, and then Vivek started his campaign. And this is Mr. Blank. So look at this saying. So there were rumors circulating. GCR is the best forecaster, made millions of dollars. I'm going to show you his forecast, by the way, just to show you everything you got right. Deep state. Deep statements from the man, deep connections, deep mystery. Mr. Blank, if someone tells me that this is GCR, I would be convinced. There are quite some things he said in his podcast that aligns with exactly what GCR has tweeted and said in certain group chats. This is very insane. Now, I'm going to show you the predictions. This is GCR predictions. He said this in 2021. He said crypto, so Bitcoin is going to bottom at 20K, and then we think we're out of the woods after a muscular recovery. That's exactly what happened here. Look at this. We went down. Everyone thinks, okay, we've bottomed out. And then we came back lower. He also believed that the macro and equities top in 2022 would break the back of crypto. Remember, this is in 2021. In Euphoria, he said this. He also said it's going to be a long bear market. Now, why is he saying this? Is because everybody said on the way down, right? When we're at the top here, everybody said, don't worry, we're going to have a short and bear market. We were here. He says, very short, don't worry. And he goes, no, long bear market. So that's exactly what we got. He also said, stable coins will break their pegs. And then bang, that's exactly what happened. We had UST. Okay, now, this was already solved beforehand, but then obviously then we had USDC depegging. Isn't that going nuts? You know when this happened, by the way, you know when these predictions started happening, everyone thought it was going to be Tether. Isn't that funny? Everyone thought, yep, he's going to get it right. Tether's going to depeg. No. It was USD cuck. He also said exchanges will go insolvent, which is what happened. We saw FTX. He said the market will become more efficient in 2022. Now, this is just a natural progression of markets and what happens and how the scum MEV dudes and the quant hedge funds come in. But we've noticed that's what's happening, definitely for sure. I mean, I could have told you that too. He also said Layer 1 season was built on a house of cards. Absolutely true. Everything that had a narrative house of cards. Now, of course, if you're in Pulse Chain, you're like, oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Habib, just chill out. We're talking about one coin that's a layer 1 out of like 30, okay? We are the one cult. There are all these other layer 1 coins that ain't got a cult, man. Unfortunately, they just got a chain and some VCs, and that's it. Look what he also said next. Exchanges require a wallet verification. Now, this, I think it's coming in the next cycle. I think he's a bit too early. It's coming now. What does that mean? It means the government is going to say, you are going to nominate a wallet address, and that's going to be it. Now, why I think they haven't done it yet is because you can still move money around. You can still use a bit of Tornado Cash, switch around. The government isn't completely sure, like, hey, let's not make people nominate, because if we do, and then they hide stuff, then we'll never be able to catch them. But once they're finally sure that they can do the chain analysis and they can track people, then it's going to happen next. So GCR is just his name, right? The mystery name. So Gigantic Cascock Rebirth. That's what it stands for. Now, obviously, he's had like $10 million plus trades, a lot of swings and stuff. He mysteriously disappeared. I wonder where he is. But you probably want to know, what does the GCR think that's coming next? So he said this in January. Okay, by the way, me and him had the exact, I don't even know if it's a him, could be a her, could be a squirrel, could even be a duck, right? we had the same predictions of 2023. Eerily similar. And my prediction was, we're going to finish net up, but all the traders are going to get destroyed. And then, well, this is me continuing, in 2024, those same traders are going to keep doing their trades in 2024, and then they're going to really feel embarrassed, and most of them are going to disappear because they're going to look back and go like, oh my God, all you have to do is just buy and hold all your altcoins and do that. So that's exactly basically what he said. So, but what's coming next? GCR said we should all be hanging out in Asia circles because he believes it's going to fuel the next bull run. And my idea of hanging around in Asian circles is just showing you this Asian babe AI just dancing, just a trance. Like, how do they do the hair? AI is getting too good, friends. By the way, unfortunately, when I posted this video, look, God bless you, friends, but some people in the comments were saying, I'm in love with her already, I want to marry her. And it wasn't like joking, it was like, bro, just chill out, okay? Just chill out, okay? It's a computer, and even if it was real, she doesn't like you, okay? You are better than that. We're going to get you some nice, good-looking JPEGs so you can start pimping out there, friends. We got a bigger goal out there to achieve rather than just impressing some internet people. Now, I also heard Justin's son. Believe it or not, Justin's son front run GCR. Justin's son, His Excellency, right here, Justin's son. I mean, I love this dude. I don't know why I love this dude. By the way, Justin's son, just to let you know, he owns more Ethereum than Vitalik. Can you imagine that? Vitalik has been dumping Ethereum on us. Justin is still hodling. Justin believes in Ethereum more than Vitalik. Justin also super smart, very, very smart. He basically said, we take turns. So the Western peoples, we take turns with the Asian Chinese peoples, and then the Asian market is going to fuel the next bull run. So we've switched, and I think it's pretty cool. I like that idea, and I hope it comes true just because we're able to predict it. So I heard Justin's son say it, and then GCR said it later. I bet GCR never said where he heard it from. I'm sure he heard it from Justin because Justin is really smart. So I'm pretty sure if I am just like a little peanut brain version of GCR who's like a massive successful beast, then I'm guessing he heard this from him too out there in the, the dark forest. So far though, we've had nothing this cycle but recycled meme coins. Nothing. He's just saying hang around in Asian circles. It might fuel the next bull run. And I'm saying if anyone out there knows any Asian degen circles, we got to get into the mind of the Asians. What do you want to see? Is it dragons? I don't want to know. Just tell me, friends. I want to tell me, okay? I know it's meme coins and poop coins. So look what he said. Asians resuscitate crypto from near-death experiences at the tail end of the bear markets, only to eventually breathe so much life into it. Westerners buy their bags years later. Just how it is, how it's always been. I didn't make the rules. So he also mentioned before, I believe in China and Asia in general will fuel the next run. It will take quite some time to melt Western cynicism towards this space, but the East is ascending and yearning to flex. He loves this word flex. You should be hanging out in WeChat. Many future pumps will be on coins none of your cycle know. That's true, but we are waiting. This year, it was recycled meme coins. And by the way, what came next was Pepe, which is like, see this, friends? This is what happens, okay? The greatest forecaster we've ever seen says, focus on China in January this year. Then what happens? Pepe, which is literally the proxy for like right-wing, Donald Trump supporting type coin, does a 340,000x. You know what I mean, friends? I know they're geniuses, and I know they get things right a lot of the time, but like, it's not 100% true. Like, you always got to keep an open mind, okay? It's good. Okay, I know we all got this worship gene inside of us to do that, but really, you got to always keep your eyes and ears perked, friends. I know you're a butterscotch biscuit, and I know you get your ears perked. I promise you, I've seen Titans get things wrong where I've got them right. Not for some sort of ego thing, but then I'm like, oh man, I thought they were a god, but it turns out they're just like a really superhuman, but not perfect human. They get things wrong all the time too. It's how they react to them that matters. So don't forget, as we push on through this year of fighting, and we're battling, and it's something going to come out from the Asia or Asian continent, don't forget, this man, I'm not going to say this man, Gary Gensler, okay? Obviously working for Lazar Fink. He is pushing Western crypto out. He is doing the evil bidding for the corrupt SEC. He's doing the evil bidding for the corrupt US Fed. They're ushering in the city bugs, the Goldman slugs. They're ushering in their tentacles from JP Mosquito. This lizard wants to send all your crypto bags to zero. Mine too. The corrupt SEC is completely tainted. He's in bed. He's in bed with all of them. The bug eaters, the bug eater overlords. He's promised a higher position after the leaving. After he leaves the corrupt SEC, he's promised to be promoted. I say jail everyone in the SEC until we get green monthly candles. But why jail them? I'll tell you why. Because look at this, okay? I just want you to think about this. Just imagine Gary and Elizabeth in bed together, right? And she's just saying to him, sir, I've never seen a security that big. Friends, this is a family-friendly show. I'm absolutely disgusted at the person who sent this to me. And I just want you to know, 2024 crypto is looking strong. Maybe GCR and Justin Sun have nudged us in the right direction. To make it in this game, you've got to stand on the shoulders of giants. Okay, look at his eyes. Look at the conviction in this man's eyes. This is a man who's looking at the Western crypto market leaving. This is a man looking at Asian crypto market, looking at the Asian continent, and he's saying, well, if Asia has a chance of fueling the next bull run, we've got to start thinking about what types of coins they'll buy, what types of narratives. Now, there's nothing out there yet that we can identify. I'm just saying, when 2024 arrives, we already know what to look for, okay? Elizabeth is looking at these big security, but we are going to be looking at that area, that region. And of course, if you find anything useful, please share with me. Don't forget, like, subscribe, press the belly button and all. I appreciate every single one of you. Tell mum and dad, we are not securities. Catch you in the next one.